Hello everyone, I hope you're well. My name is Demi, welcome to my channel. So we're going to hop right into it. All morning I've been hearing like, where is my person? Where is my kingdom spouse? Where is my divine counterpart? And Spirit are reminding you here to remember when you're about to be coming into union, this is when things get the most frustrating. This is when you feel that longing, you feel that pull even more, and that magnetization within you and within them, it activates to its like fullest extent, because you're like calling out to each other. I'm being shown an echo, like a sound wave, like an echo. So you can literally feel like sometimes this person's right there, like they're tangible. Like you could be walking down the street and you put your hand out and you're like, what am I doing? Like putting your hand out to hold someone's hand, you're like, wait a minute, they're not even there. I haven't even met this person yet. What the hell's going on? Because energetically and in the astral, it is happening, and they're literally here physically next to you. I feel like somebody's here sitting next to me and they're nodding. They're like, yep, I'm coming in. So all you divine feminines, you divine masculines, they are coming in. Your person is coming in. It's getting close now, which again is where you could be getting like the most irritated. So let's get a few messages for you guys from this deck. So what do the collective most need to hear right now? I'm hearing a song by Mary J. Blige. I think it's called Without You. And that song's coming through, but I feel like you guys could be listening to like a lot of lovey-dovey music and a lot of love songs. And I'm hearing like, I miss my boo and I haven't even met him yet. I miss my boo and I haven't even met them yet. So you guys could be like saying these things to yourself. They are coming in. It's very, very close. Which again, they keep saying it. This is why you are frustrated. Union is about to happen. You are not crazy. Angel of balance. They do want you to bring yourself back into a balance. So do be pouring into yourself and focusing on yourself, because the more you do that and the more you rise your vibration, the faster you will be coming into alignment. Because the higher the vibration you are on, that puts you on a fast track. And the higher vibration you are on, the more clearly you will hear God, and the more your prayers will get answered faster. It's like you have that direct line when you're on your better timeline, because that's your destined timeline. When you're down here in the karmic trenches and you're like praying to God, it's not as clear. It's kind of like the echo goes up and it gets distorted. So you have to pull yourself up. So the line, the direct line to the Most High is just straight. It's straight. You guys could be having dreams of ancient Egypt as well. Ancient Egypt, they're showing me different ancient civilizations, but particularly Egypt, and I've been shown Rome as well. And being shown like different places, like sacred sites within Europe. So maybe you guys come from Europe, or you've been wanting to travel Europe. You're just really intrigued by certain sacred sites. What else, Spirit? That was quick. Jeez. Man holding a coin, yet there's an opportunity coming in. This person is coming in. Your union is coming in earth side to the physical. It's about to be happening in the physical. It has been happening a lot in the astral realm. So you already know this person, you know this soul. Because before I sat down to do this reading, I was feeling like, you know, the energy of deja vu, or the energy of familiar. So maybe you're watching this reading, you feel like you've already watched this reading, but you haven't, because it was literally just uploaded. You could be watching it when it was uploaded, or you haven't even come across me on my channel before. You're like, but she feels familiar. Like this energy in this space right now is very familiar, and it has that energy of deja vu. You guys, this is a sign for you. Right before you meet this person, you're going to be experiencing a lot of glitches in the matrix and a lot of deja vu, because I'm being shown the black cat in the matrix. You know the scene where the black cat walks past and then it glitches, and the exact same black cat walks past and he's like, oh, deja vu, and they're all like, what? Because the glitch has just happened in the matrix. This is what is happening to you guys right before this person comes in. Like a lot of strange supernatural experiences as well. So you could literally have like random strangers coming up to you in the street. I'm hearing a song, congratulations and celebration. So this person is coming in, and maybe these strangers are coming up to you and they're like talking to you about like a marriage, or they could be asking you like, oh, so like when's your wedding, when you getting married, da 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 da. You're like, what? Is this person crazy? Like, what are they talking about? Like, this kind of energy is what is coming through. But they're just confirming that you and this person are about to merge. You're about to merge in the physical. It's so close. It's like I can lick it. I can touch it. Like it's right here. It's very close. So you will also be feeling like somebody's right here with you. Like you're not doing things alone anymore. Even though like your human side feels that way. You can feel it at a soul level. You aren't actually doing things alone. You were never alone. This person is right there. You're already merged. You're just gearing up to come together and meet. What else, Spirit? I'm also here in New York. Maybe you guys are from New York, or your person is from New York. We have here, or you could meet in a big city like that. Daughter romance. Look at that. Confirmation. You and this person are coming together. This door is opening. Your kingdom spouse, your divine counterpart, the door is now opening, because God is saying it's time. Because you pulled yourself up to the highest vibration. that you needed to be in before you guys could meet, because obviously there's always work to be doing. We can always go higher and higher and higher, but there's a certain vibration you had to be on, and your person had to be on before you guys could come together, before you would really see and acknowledge each other. But when you meet, you're going to, it's like looking at yourself. And they do say this about divine counterparts. You're going to be mirrors to each other, but it's literally going to, when you experience it, it's almost kind of freak you out. Like you are looking at yourself, like your doppelganger. But this is on like a spiritual level. I'm hearing a quantum level, your doppelganger. You guys could have noticed a lot of similarities throughout your life, like maybe your childhoods, maybe the houses you grew up in. You could have grown up in like different sides of the world, but you had the same wallpaper, you had the same carpet. There was something in the household that was the same, and you're gonna see it, and you're gonna realize it like quite early on. Maybe you're looking at old childhood photos, you're both gonna be like, I had that, or like my parents had that, my grandparents had that. You're both gonna be like, that's weird, because you could come from completely different cultures and different parts of the world. What else, Spirit? This deck here. So what else do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? What else do the collective need to hear right now? I'm hearing in divine time, in divine time, in divine time. I feel like you're saying this to yourself. Everything in divine time. Everything happens in God's good time. And you're saying God's good time. So you fully surrendered to that right now. We have here the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Your kundalini and your sexual energy is about to really emerge in a way that's going to shock you. Like who you're about to be rebirthed into, or maybe this rebirth has already happened, and when you're looking in the mirror, you're like, who am I? Who is this? Because your soul is really coming to the forefront, because you need to recognize each other's souls. It's not just about this physicality, the way you look. I'm hearing it's not shallow like that. It goes very deep. It goes so deep. You need to recognize each other's souls, which is why you're going through this awakening right now, because your soul needs to be right here, clearly within your eyes, shining out of your face. So when you bump into this person, when you meet them, maybe when they come across you online, they're like, and it's like that shortness of breath, like, that's them. That's my person. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card from this deck? Okay, they want two more. A couple more cards from this deck for the collective. What do they most need to hear right now? We have goals. Progress is positive. Personal goals will be achieved. The way your money is just going to kind of expand in a windfall manner. It feels like winning the lottery. But this is what's going to feel like when you come together with your person. It feels like winning the lottery, and almost as like that disbelief. This is how you guys are going to be feeling. But it's also going to assist you with your money. So maybe they're better off when it comes to money and wealth, and they understand this material world more. Or maybe that's you. And then you're going to teach this person, or they're going to teach you how to bring in abundance, how to really tap into the energy of money, because money is an energy and it's of a certain vibration. And it's like I'm seeing like fireworks, like an explosion when you guys meet, and it's going to activate your magnetic field on a whole new level. This is both of you. So whoever is the more like spiritually inclined one, you're going to assist this person with their spiritual awakenings, with really tapping into their Christ consciousness and their connection to the Most High. And then the other person who's more like material, because there's going to be this kind of exchange. You're going to be kind of existing in different worlds, even though you are mirrors of each other. So you're going to have that different self-mastery. You're going to hold different keys. So whoever is the material one, who has this material world like down to a T, I'm hearing down to a T, and they're showing me a T. Like they understand how to pull in money. They understand how to pull in opportunities. They understand how to be in the right place at the right time. They could have the gift of the gab and the charm. This is that energy I feel like is coming through me. But your money will be going up. And they do say that when it comes to love and when it comes to money, they're often intertwined. So sometimes when people struggle with their love life, or if nothing's really happening in the love life, sometimes that can also be true when it comes to their money. But it's like both are just going to take off like a rocket. What else, Spirit? Because when it comes to divine counterparts and kingdom spouses, you're supposed to be God's warriors. You're supposed to be out here assisting other people and being of service. And you need resource to do that. You need money to do that. You could like open your own non-profit together. We have here a lion. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. I feel like I'm struggling to even see what these words say. So someone could struggle with dyslexia. That's coming through for somebody. Or maybe you or this person need glasses to read, to see, particularly when you're reading a book. But you have the heart of a lion, and so do they. You are equally yoked. You are a match. They're saying it again. You have the heart of a lion. And I'm hearing like you don't deserve to be single. You haven't deserved to be single in a sense with, you know, sometimes people come at it from the place of you're being punished, or like God's being cruel, the spirit world is being cruel by not bringing your person in. But they're saying that you don't deserve to be single. You deserve to be in a connection with your person. And they want you to start telling yourself this, because you may have wounds when it comes to worthiness, when it comes to believing that you are deserving. And they want you to see it from a standpoint of, when it comes to this realm, when it comes to this world, remember that it's an earth school and we come here to clear karma. So it isn't necessarily about you being deserving, or whether you're a kind person or not, whether it's God punishing you when you aren't getting your prayers answered. It's literally to do with karma, and you have to be on that certain vibration. So you had to work through all this baggage and this trauma that maybe you had in this lifetime, maybe you were carrying from a past life, and so does this person. You both have to be ready. It's not all about the one, it's about the two, it's about the unity. And who you guys will like affect with your union, because when you come into union, you're going to be that example and that hope for a lot of people who are going to look at you and be like, oh wow, true love exists, that means it can happen to me. So you're going to be activating other people around you. And maybe let's say if you have like a business together, so all the clients that come into your business, everybody has to be ready. I'm being shown a chessboard, everything has to be put in its place. It's a divine orchestration. It's not just about you or just about this person. I'm hearing unions are about the whole. Unions are about the whole. What else, Spirit? Can I get a few cards, please, for the collective from this deck? We have here review and reflection, time out needed. That came out with beacons, shine on. You guys could be choosing to like isolate yourself right now, or spend a lot more time in meditation and tapping in, because you know how close this is. But then you want to be getting that balance right, because they're showing me the first card that came out in the beginning. So obviously you need to be leaving your house, and you need to be putting yourself out there in order for you to be meeting someone, in order for them to see you. And this can also be online. Like if you're asking to do this, I'm hearing prophetic word. So maybe you're being asking to spread the word of the Lord. I'm hearing you could be a Christian to do prophetic word videos. You're being asked to do this now online. And this is how this person's going to find you and they're going to see you. Maybe they're doing the same thing. But you do want to be putting yourself out there in whichever way that means to you. We have here orange, connection and attunement. I feel like your aura is going to be on fire at present, because again, there's that phoenix energy. It's that sexual energy within you guys that is really awakening and is coming to the surface. It's the fire from your soul, the fire from your belly, but the fire from your soul that is really being activated. That spark of the creator that exists within you is really coming to the surface, because it needs to, for you guys to like fully pull each other in, to fully magnetize each other. They keep showing me magnets. You're two magnets who are coming together, but these magnets, they literally have to be on fire with that holy light, and then you're both going to turn. That's going to pull you in, and you're going to bump into each other. Maybe some of you bump into each other like physically, like on the street or whatever you're doing. I'm being shown a coffee shop, so you could go and grab a coffee like as your first meeting, as your first date. It feels like very simple for a lot of you will be doing on your first date. Like it won't be like this fancy meal going here, there. It feels like some of you could also go for a walk in like a nice botanical garden. Or maybe there's a really beautiful garden. It could also be a tourist attraction that you live near. Or you could be traveling and you just go for a walk. You go and grab a coffee. It's like it feels very, very simple for your first meeting. But then I feel like you guys were just talk for like all day. And you realise it's gone from day to night. There's something about it going from day to night. So maybe your first date lasts like a day. It lasts a whole day. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more? Hard to say poem. So you could write poems for each other. We have here Archangel Saldaphon, with you now. And look at this harp, this beautiful harp. So you both have a similar song. Every human has their own song, their own frequency. You have a similar song. So you're also going to hear each other. You could notice that your clairaudience is getting stronger before you meet this person. And you could literally be having conversations with them in the astral room, like when you sit in meditation and you're tapping to your higher self, and then your higher self taps into them. You could be having conversations that way. But you're also going to recognize each other's song and each other's tune. Again, music was coming through earlier. I was hearing Mary J. Blige, Live Without You. So there could be certain songs that just come on the radio, or you're listening to, they keep saying lovey-dovey music, like you could have a love playlist and you keep listening to that at the moment. I'm also hearing a sex playlist, so that playlist of songs that you would like listen to or put on in the background when you're being like intimate with your person, that's also coming through. Maybe you're putting these playlists together, or Spirit and wanting you to do that, because that's going to bring you into that energy of love and into that romantic energy. What else, Spirit? This deck here. Okay, so can I get a few cards for the collective? What do they most need to hear right now? I'm hearing spread your wings. Again, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there and spread your wings. And they're saying both in the physical, put yourself out there in the physical, but also online for a lot of you. We have Destroyer. And you see how it's a volcano. I kept seeing an explosion, like an explosion going on when you guys meet. And Spirit have said before, when divine counterparts come together, it's like a volcano erupts on a consciousness level, because it activates and it brings up the consciousness of the planet, which is why a lot of these connections have been very badly psychically attacked, because obviously the devil and the dark forces don't want true love happening, don't want all these beacons of hope coming together and finding each other, because then you're even more powerful, then you get activated on a whole new level, and they can't get you anymore with their psychic attacks, because you move yourself up to a higher consciousness, you're more closer to the most high God, and they can't get you. It's like these demons that are trying to grab at you and they can't get you anymore. Maybe before in the past, when you was in them karmic trenches and in the spiritual streets, you didn't really understand what you was doing and you was a bit down and out, or like they had you in a chokehold. They don't anymore. They can't get to you. But you will notice that psychic attacks may come on the up and up when you're about to come into union. It's like their last chance to try and attack you and stop this from happening. So this can happen. We have Teacher. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Travel is going to be happening when you guys come into union. You're going to be traveling to each other's like lands. So you could come from different foreign lands. Even if you was both born in the same country, it's like your heritage, like your lineage, your bloodlines come from different lands. And it's like you'll be visiting and showing each other your homelands. That's coming through for someone. But I feel like you guys could have a list of all these different places you want to travel to, and you could notice when you meet this person, you're talking about all these countries that you've always felt drawn to visiting, they have the exact same. They could even have the order of the exact same list. And it's like these kinds of things that will be happening between you. You're like, what the fuck? What else, Spirit? But you are also, you're going to be stepping into that teacher role when you come together, when you come into union. I feel like a lot of you will already be in this teacher role. You're being asked to lead by example already. So that's how you're also both going to see each other, because you're both going to see that leader, that teacher. It isn't one who's on a different level of like being the student. And obviously you're going to have different self-mastery. So there's going to be different things you're going to assist each other with. But you are both the teacher. You are both the leader. We have here Mystic. Revels in intimate union with the divine. I'm just staring at the word union on the card. So union is coming into be. But I feel like a lot of you are the oracle. You're very tapped in. There's something about the Matrix movie. It keeps coming up. So maybe you recently watched that or you feel drawn to watching it. I'm hearing the franchise. So maybe like all of the movies, the whole franchise is like very, very big for you. It could have really assisted you on your spiritual journey. And then we have here Hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. You see all this abundance, all this fruitful energy. You guys could be seeing certain birds right before you meet this person. As I've said that, there's a bird that's flown past my window. You could be seeing like images or maybe a white dove itself. And you could be seeing a white dove in the spirit. So maybe you dream of a white dove and it's like this white dove is announcing you're about to be coming into union. And my guides, they always say the sign is a white dove. So obviously doves are connected to spirit. They're connected to innocence and purity. They're also connected to love, true love. Any more from this deck? No. So they want to get a poem. So let's get a poem from this deck. What do the collective most need to hear right now, Spirit? Can I get a... Thank you. So this poem here says... Put the brush to the pad and paint what you see. No longer will life feel like a horror movie. You're bringing the astral realm to earth, protected by the sacred mandala, comfortable in darkness but moving to lighter zones. The inner godly spark is about to leave its mark, not only on the world but creation itself. Misery loves company is never really true. You were just disconnected from the catalyst in you. It's divine time to grab a glass of red wine, the Bob Marley kind, full-bodied, goes down a treat. New downloads and codes incoming. Remember, light energy is cold, so turn down the heat. Fine-tune your nervous system to its natural state. Now I can hear spirits shouting dinner date. And I've been staring at this the whole time as soon as it came out. The dinner date in big capital letters. So you guys could be asked to be going on a dinner date with this person. Or you're the one who's about to be doing the asking. It's like you're giving yourself to ask. That's coming through for someone. But again, it feels very simple. So it's like the restaurant you choose to go to, wherever you go for your first meeting, is something that's very simple and natural about it. Or maybe that's the energy you guys feeling, like meeting with this person. It was all very easy, very simple, because that's how it's supposed to be, because they feel like home. They are your home. When they're your person, they are your home and you are theirs. They don't want another poem. So that was it. I'm going to get some messages from this angel deck down here. So what else do the collective need to see, hear and know within this space, please, Spirit? What else? And you guys, you will be knowing you're about to be coming into union, which again, that's where the frustration and irritation can come from, because it'd be like day by day by day, maybe weeks and months past. You're like, what the heck? I thought they were coming in. Where is this person? They are coming in. So Spirit want you to really tune in into that energy of union. Remember, you can speak and you can connect with their higher self. They are right there. It's like they're physically right there. Guardian of thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. The situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. So maybe that lesson there of being emotionally unavailable is something that you had to, because I'm hearing detached, kind of like cold and detached, or maybe this is people you dealt with in the past that you had to overcome. But they're saying you have left the karmic trenches. You don't need to worry about that. You have left the karmic trenches. You won't be dealing with these kinds of people again. This is going to be your person. And again, they're saying they will feel like home. You're going to feel that deja vu. They keep talking about deja vu, like a nostalgia energy. Like you've known this person before. Maybe you could have that feeling of like, you know, when you bump into like an old school friend or someone you went to nursery with, or like a neighbor in the street that you used to play with. Maybe you had a bath together when you were toddlers. It's like that kind of energy. Like, do I know you? Have we met before? I feel like we've known each other in our past. That's the energy, because it's a past life connection. And for some of you, it could well be someone from your past. But with that, they have to be completely transformed and changed. And if it's someone that ever abused you in any way, stabbed you in the back, did anything to you where you had to cut this person off, I always say no. You don't look back at that. You keep going forward. But it's that past life connection. That's what it is. This card here that was coming through. They wanted me to show this so you can see this man for this reason. I'm hearing Joker. So maybe you or this person is a Joker. Or could have been a bit like a class clown when you was younger. We have here... They could also, in the future, they could send those people to, like, your workplace. You know those people who kind of sing? I forget what it's called. And they come in and there's, like, a group of them. They're all dressed the same way. I'm seeing, like, stripy outfits and they play music and they sing, like, happy birthday or something like that. That's what's coming through. Or maybe for some of you that will happen at like your proposal or your engagement. There could be in a way of them like joking, because maybe they know that sort of thing is going to embarrass you, or you don't necessarily like it. And there's also an energy of them always wanting to bring you out of your comfort zone. You're going to be the same way inclined, but the person who's more introverted, more like in their shell, they're going to really want to be bringing you out. And they may do things that you're like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Why are they doing this? It's like, that's what's coming through. We have here, but it's never going to be from a place of spite. We have here, choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So those of you that are like, where the hell is my person? They should be here by now. Remember to tap into your higher self and their higher self and just focus on that meeting in the astral. And at the same time, you want to be pouring into yourself, focusing on your own hobbies, focusing on you, and knowing, holding that faith, that trust, and that belief they are coming in, because you're going to get tested the most right before you're about to be coming into union. God's going to do one final test and be like, are you really ready? Have you really left those karmic trenches? Are you really ready for your person? You want to be screaming a holy hell yes. I'm hearing fuck yeah. But you want to be screaming a holy hell yes, I am ready, which means you don't want to have all that negativity going around in your mind. And do remember, some of these thoughts may not even be yours, because those psychic attacks are going to be coming in hard, because once you come into union, there's certain entities, I'm hearing demonic entities, they can't reach you anymore, they can't see you, because you won't be in the consciousness where they can grab at you. They won't even be able to see your feet dangling. Like, they won't be able to see you, it'll be too high. What else, Spirit? One more card from this deck. This one here says, two of emotion, love this. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Two of emotions, that's like two of cups. And see this couple here. You're going to do a lot of like physical affection, like spend a lot of time just hugging. I'm hearing someone say, like, I don't even need sex at this point. I just need a hug. And, like, someone to tell you that they've got your back and everything's going to be okay. So you could do, like, a lot of hugging when you first meet. And then obviously when it comes to your intimacy, when it comes to your sex life, it's going to be like fireworks. So show me the volcano again, fireworks. So you will trigger each other to have a kundalini awakening, a spiritual awakening. But it won't be that spiritual awakening where you go into that kind of death energy, where you go into that dark night of the soul. It's going to be that spiritual awakening. It's going to completely burst you open. Like you're going to become that volcano, and your whole soul's blueprint is really going to come to the surface. All of these jewels and these supernatural abilities and parts of your own human personality that been lying latent, that hadn't awakened, it's all going to awaken. It's all going to come to the surface. It's like this fire is going to be igniting within you. I'm hearing, don't worry, they will accept your children. So some of you could have children. Don't worry, they will accept your children. You've got a soulmate at the bottom of the deck there. What else do the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? We have here horizon. Keep your options open. New and exciting times are on the horizon. And you see all this like simplicity of this. Like some of you could have a date outside. Maybe you go for a picnic. But again, it keeps coming through. It's going to be very, very simple, very calm. You're going to feel like you're at home. So maybe it's like a restaurant or a cafe that kind of has the feel of being at home. I'm hearing cat cafe. Maybe some of you guys go to a cat cafe. What else, Spirit? What else do the collective need to hear? We have comfort, a time of peace and harmony in your relationship. Yet again, look, it's this very, very comfortable energy because this is them. This really is just confirming this person is your person, which is why they feel at home, which is why it feels so comfortable. It's familiar. But you know, because I know sometimes when you are in those karmic streets, right, and you can meet someone and straight away you have that similar energy, like I've known this person before, because you would have probably known that soul in a past life, which is why you've come together in this life to clear that karma between you. But you also have that red flag. You also get that gut feeling when it comes to those persons. So they want me to share with you like a karmic I dealt with in my past. We met at work. And he was a new person that came in. So he's walking into the office and I've kind of looked over and I've seen and we've locked eyes. And then I've kind of let out, oh, fuck. Like it just came out and it came from my soul. And then my colleagues looked up from her computer and been like, what? Do you know him? Do you know him? I was like, no. But it just came out from the soul. So that red flag is always there. They always come out. But with this person, it's just going to be green flag, green flag, green flag. Not even green flag. They're showing me a white flag. It's a flag from the spirit. So literally God waving, being like, yes, yes, this is your person. This is union. You can literally see, like, maybe you see like a white flag in a cloud, or maybe even see the words union out there in clouds, in that cloud divination they are saying. You could even see it on a billboard. God will be telling you this is your person, but you're also going to see it. You're going to see it at the soul level, which is why you really need to be tapping into your soul, into your higher self right now. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card? We have rope. Be aware of restrictive confines, set mutual boundaries and stick to them. I'm also seeing the red string of fate with this card, with this rope. But you guys will have a lot of stuff coming to the surface that you already may have felt like you've already worked through. It's just those last layers that are coming to the surface. So all of the debris and all of the crap that you can't take with you into this union, it has to come up and it has to be completely lifted. So you could be thinking about a lot of like ex-partners, even ex-friendships and ex-lovers and people that you've dated. Maybe people that have said things to you that always lingered. Like they could have made a comment about the way you dressed or the way you looked that were kind of always lingered, and you may have already thought you worked through that, and it comes to the surface because it's finally time for it to be cleared, because you can't take that with you when you're going to meet your divine counterpart. You can't take a suitcase with you. You can't take an overnight bag with you. You need to go open, vulnerable and light. No baggage. What else, Spirit? Can I get a few cards? We're going to close out this reading now. What else do the collective need to hear right now? What else do the collective need to hear? Thank you. We have Our Lady of Star Blossom. And you see how she has her eyes closed and she's really going in. And she feels like very, very at peace, very warm. She knows herself. You know yourself. You know this is coming. You know this is coming. So you need to bat away those doubtful thoughts where you're like, am I ever going to meet my person? Am I ever going to be coming to you? Yes. And again, it's the fuck yes I keep hearing. So that's what you need to be telling yourself. Remember, sometimes those thoughts aren't even yours. This is part of a psychic attack because you're so close to union. You could be choosing to be wearing a lot of green right now. Maybe you're seeing a lot of green colour because obviously that's connected to abundance and that's connected to the heart chakra. We have here Our Lady of Nourishment. They're saying swim in those waters. Swim in those waters of yourself and you'll be swimming in each other's waters because this connection is going to go very, very deep. You're already there within each other. So you see you have this person here, this woman here, and then there's another energy here. It's like, this is what it feels like, that this person is right here. They're right here. You can physically touch them so you can feel it. So remember not to fall into the frustration and the annoyance of like, well, I can feel them. We're together in the astral. Like, where is this person in the physical? They are coming in. For a lot of you, you will be bringing spirit babies through together. You will be having children. If you're of that age and if that's what you want, you will be having children. And these children will be stars on the soul level. They're going to be very, very connected to the Most Guide, obviously. Most High. So they could be coming through to be that guide for other people. They feel very, very ascended, but they're coming through to be a star. So a lot of them, the child will be like put in a famous position or put in the limelight in somehow. Maybe you guys will be, maybe this person is, but they'll be put in the limelight somehow, and they're put there by God. Not by human beings, they're put there by God. They are a star. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective? We're going to close out this reading now. What else does the collective most need to hear right now? This one. We have here Our Lady of Sacred Waters. Look at that. Look at that power and the spirit that is coming from this card. This is the thing. You're both going to be glowing when you meet each other. Because again, your soul is really coming to the forefront. You're going to be very shiny and glowing. And being shown the scene from Twilight with Edward and Bella. And when he's like asking her like to say, what is he? What is he? And then he shows her his skin and it's all glistening and glowing. And again, they're like... So you guys may have dealt with like energy vampires in the past. Obviously this person isn't an energy vampire and you are not that to them. And they're also not a succubus. So I feel like you've had a lot of people who just sucked at you and take. They're going to be pouring into you. Look at all this water. And with the other card as well, you're going to be pouring into each other. But they will be sparkly and you will be sparkly because you need to shine bright so you recognize each other. Not just at the human level but at the soul level. Do keep pouring into yourself because what you are doing is working. I'm going to finish off with one more poem. Can we get one more poem to the collective, Spirit? What do they most need to hear right now? Thank you. We have here Christ's daughter, baptized in celestial waters. He'll never throw me to the slaughter. No baggage carried here, I ain't no porter. I keep a light heart, my soul's essence new right from the start. His angels send me feathers, I clip them to my wing so I'll know freedom forever. That bird's eye view, but I'll never shit on you. For Christ to extend his hand, please don't bury your head in the sand. How can you be helped if you cannot see? Through these words of mine, God guides me. They'll make sense when your heart isn't so dense. Release and let go. Your inner Messiah will show you the way, and on that day you will truly be saved. I feel like this is summing up a lot of what's been coming through. So again, keep pouring into yourself. Keep rising up in vibration and knowing that you are your own inner Messiah. Tap into your heart. Really open that heart chakra, because this is that magnetism. When I was seeing those two magnets and they're on fire, that's coming from the heart. That's that magnetism that's going to pull you together. It's also coming from the womb and from the phallus. From the divine feminine and divine masculine. You two are magnets and you're about to be coming into union. So you really want to trust and have that faith. So remember, you're going to be tested by the Most High, and you're also going to be tested by the devil with his annoying psychic attacks. But you've got this. You're coming into union. I hope that message has resonated with somebody out there, and I'll see you in another video.